Today I bring you, well, these dumbbell hooks. Hooks to help lift dumbbells, whatever you want to call them. Well, you've often asked me where I bought them and all. Because you see them and see that they help me lift heavy dumbbells from here and get into position. You have seen me lift with 60 kilogram dumbbells. This brand, if it weren't for the fact that I take them from here, I wouldn't have managed it, because for me, lifting 60 kilogram dumbbells from the ground is an effort I can't afford. If I lift the dumbbells from the ground, it means that in the series, I will be able to push myself much less. I will be much more fatigued. I will use up energy getting the dumbbells to the spot. And I am going to strain muscles and tendons that didn't need to be touched. So I also avoid injuries. Phew, this one even has dust. Well then, we are going to try it again with the 60 kilogram dumbbell, okay? We'll do a few sets so you can see how it works. You have often asked me where I bought them. Well, I haven't bought any, because here we have from 2 different brands, and one that I made myself. I was the pioneer, huh? Be careful. Well, this one was very primitive, but it got me through the season, okay? It helped me a lot. So, well, they've been gifting me some to try out. And now that I've had time to test them, I've been using these latest ones for a long time. Of the ones available, certainly I ruled this one out because I hung the dumbbells here. I had to hold them with tape, obviously. If not, of course, I hung the dumbbell here and it fell. I mean, I grabbed it here and the dumbbell would fall. So I had to wrap the bar well here with the metal to hold it. It gave quite a few problems regarding comfort, but well, you couldn't keep changing dumbbells. So I basically had them on these, right? On the bigger ones. Okay, this one discarded. Then they sent me to try these others, they are really good. I mean, they are way better than the ones I made myself. And well, they also had some problems, and that is, since this is circular, well, with this point here, it was a bit difficult, you know, because here it has a little piece of iron. And when you picked up the dumbbells, what happened? They turned, right? So you could take them out very easily, but as you were doing the set, then you were unable to place them back properly in the spot. So the next version, the last and improved one, is this. Because if you go to a gym and they see you using this, you take it to do your sets at the gym. And they say, hey, you're going to mark the dumbbells. Nobody is not going to say anything, right? But well, they basically serve for that, and I suppose so they slide less. I'm telling you, they don't slide at all. Well, you just wrap it there and you have it ready. Put it there. And you could start your set, whether for shoulders, chest, or any exercise you want to do. Even for a military press with dumbbells, all right? Or with one hand, or whatever you want. Well, a little tip. When you place the dumbbells on these devices, another thing, the link for this gadget, I'll leave it down here in the description, okay? It takes you directly to the store, and you can buy them there. Well, one thing that I do mention is that when I'm going to do the set, I try, of course, it also depends on the dumbbell you have, but if it's a dumbbell with a bit of width, is to bring it as far over there as possible, okay? The farther out, the more weight. But I also apply this when we don't have these devices. When I grab the dumbbells, I don't grab the dumbbell close to the outside plate. I grab the dumbbell closer to the inside plate, the 2 inside ones I have in my hands. That makes me balance much better and pull less on the shoulder. Well, so if you are going to use them, look, one of the tips is to put it here, okay? Instead of in the center or stuck here, it's much better here. Well, let's try it and I'll continue telling you. Another thing is this knurling. The knurling prevents anything from slipping from your hand. It does make the dumbbell grip a bit thicker. But anyway, as I said, to do dumbbell presses with 40 kilogram weights, I usually don't use it because I don't have much difficulty sitting with them and getting them into position. So I only use it with bigger dumbbells or in sets where I want to go for a personal record. Doing a couple of sets with a fat grip, which means the grip would be a little thicker, is not bad at all and isn't uncomfortable. Well, I'm telling you that this would be with this. And if we remove it, it would be there. And it doesn't slip. I mean, it's not that it slides. Sure, you can do this, but this doesn't happen when you are in the set, okay? When you are in the set, I'm going to kill myself. When you are in the set, this doesn't turn. It's impossible, okay? The place where you pick it up is the place where you'll set it down. Because this here, even if the dumbbell were to turn, It will never come out of there, but even if it did turn, this wouldn't twist, which was the problem I had with the other hooks. So notice that it would simply be to leave them hanging and they stay there. And taking them out is never a problem. Well, on the dumbbells I make myself, on these heavy dumbbells, I have this tape on because the iron slides too much. I made these myself with silicone. They're the 60 kilogram ones. Silicone and discs inside. But of course, this knurling is very bad. There are some bars I bought at Decathlon and they slip too much. So I put something like insulating tape, and well, that's why you see it like that in color black. I'm going to show you the problems I have with the 60 kilogram dumbbells and why I always use these hooks to train with them. Well, for me, 60 kilograms is quite a lot of weight. I'm used them to lifting very heavy. I lift arm pretty well and chest I lift a lot, but having to sit down, place the dumbbells here and lift. It's a strain that ultimately results in less performance in that training set where I want to give it my all. So, well, a dumbbell of 60 kilogram, it's already 60 kilograms, huh? Wow. Ooh. Well, from here the second start. With the dumbbells placed in position. Just like when I do a bench press, I have the bar on the supports and set the height of the supports in the place where I'll be able to lift the bar most easily, okay? In order to give my all in the exercise I want to do and not wear myself out lifting the dumbbells. I insist on this because many people say you have to use dumbbells that you are capable of lifting from the ground. Well, you have to do it if you can with them. And if you can't with them, it doesn't mean you can't have a good set. That's what these inventions and these things and gym equipment in general are for. Another little tip for all of you. If the dumbbells are gigantic in width too, it might seem like they're going to hit here. The thing is, of course, the best is that these hooks facing forward, facing your side, with the bar towards your side and not backwards. But well, that's a basic safety measure because even if it's not like this, if you have the hooks behind you when doing an incline press and you can't handle the bar, you would get trapped in between your own neck and the bars themselves. So please always have the bar in front. That is, if the bench is here, the bar should be in front of the metal supports, never behind. In this case as well. And as for the bar, well, it never ends up having that pressure of lifting it up that it might fall. So there's no need to add weights or anything. You just lift it. It doesn't matter if it tilts forward or backward, because with the hooks, it will always find the right spot. I mean, it seems pretty safe to me. If at the moment you see you can't leave them, I mean, if you manage to finish the rep, you will get to leave them, just lower them here, the hooks face forward, no problem. As I said, I'm going to start pumping a little here with dips. As you can see, this gym is full of inventions and gadgets that keep evolving. Well, here I am, not trying to set any personal records or anything. Now, like I said, I'm pumping. You could call it a kind of Bilbo set. It's a quite explosive series, but it's about getting that pump and muscle concentration. I usually recommend doing between 8 and 12, or at most 15 repetitions after the long sets of the Bilbo series, the high reps series. But here in dips, I usually stay always between 15 or 12 at the very least. If I load quite a lot of weight, and I usually go close to 30 reps. Mainly because I can put the first 10 or 15 reps are quite explosive, and then I play around with the negative and everything, controlling the speed on each rep to seek the maximum stimulus here in the chest. So it does go to do a higher series of repetitions, but as you all know, it still isn't an endurance workout. It's a strength and hypertrophy workout. I can swear that I stopped the set, that I stopped due to muscle pain, I mean congestion pain in the chest, not in the tricep or shoulder or anything. Well guys, today was just one of those days when I want to train because you have to do something. Not coming is not an option. And even if it was a very short workout, without any aims regarding records, it's simply about training, doing 4 sets, because I haven't done anything else, 2 there on the incline with dumbbells, and 2 more here with dips. And I'm leaving with a good pec pump. In this training stuff, what you have to do is add up. This workout, even though it was very short, added up. If I do a workout that's a bit more intense, push myself a bit more, maybe I could add up a bit more. But the moment you overdo it, now it subtracts. So you know, guys, that here in training it's about adding up, even if it's little by little. Come on, take care, see you in the next videos.